Okay, hello dear friends, good morning. And I just washed my face and my neck is all wet. I think I look entertainingly silly. Okay, let's do a makeup. Let me feel a little bit better. I feel very good. I do not need to do makeup to make me feel better. But I do want to do a makeup so that we can have chance to talk. Ooh, I think I will remember this number. This is 235. I love 235. 235 is my color. Is my skin color. Fit me. 235 is my color. Okay, the same old stuff. I almost finished. I'm so happy. A little bit darker color. Just a tiny bit little darker. You cannot even notice. Don't you? And this one is about to finish. I'm so happy. The joy of finish something. Overcome the joy buying something new. Less is more. I was just pondering about this less is more. So yesterday I went to a store to buy some food, some turkey, some cooked vegetables and pumpkin pie. And there are some very good pumpkin pie. And one piece you can eat with 6-8 people. And then I was thinking, that's too much, not even fun, if you have less than that people. So when you have too many good things, when you have too many of a good thing, this good thing lost its value. And you do not enjoy as much as when you have less. So I decided, instead of buying a whole pie, I bought individual pies. So I can buy 4 different small little pies. And not only pumpkin pie, and I bought some other flavored pie. And they are very, very pretty made. You know, when something is small, it's always pretty. I think this we can take as a rule. I remember there was one time when I was young in China, I went to shop to buy shoes. And you know, at that time, and even now, the government store people are not always the most customer oriented or the most humble, and they make you feel you are inferior, and they make you feel that they are superior by saying something like this. And I found a pair of shoes very good, and it was a smaller size. In America it must be size 6 or size 7 or something, And then I tried the same, exactly same shoes, but size a little larger, a bit larger. And on my foot, it does not look good. It looks so ugly, and it looks so bulky and so clumsy. And then I asked the shop assistant, can I take a look at that pair of shoes, that small shoes? And then said, you are trying exactly the same shoes. And then I said, why the one on shelf looks so pretty? You know, at that time it was not open shelf. You ask a shop assistant, they give you one pair of shoes, you try, and then return to her. She looked at me and said, everything looks good when it is small. 什么东西小着都好看。他那意思，就您这大脚，就您这大脚，您穿什么也不行。So what she means that everything looks pretty and small, and your big junky feet will not fit anything. It was quite entertaining. I think I was still pre-teenager or just a teenager. Yeah, no, not pre-teenager, teenager age. And maybe I already made money, or 20 something. Anyway, from that time I know smaller looks prettier. And it is true. Okay, come back to those pumpkin cakes. That individual made little cakes, they are so pretty. You go to bakery store and you will see this junky big pie and some little teeny tiny little pie with decoration and delicately made. You know, I do not have a delicate feet. I do not have a delicate feet. I do not have a delicate foot to wear delicate shoes, but I can buy delicate pies to eat those delicate pies. So I bought individual made pies. I bought four of them. And the result, each pie tastes better, but there is some problem, is that I think I bought 4 is too many for that situation, and you really lose the value when you have too many things. So one of the law in life, in enjoying life, is to have less people at home, less husband. Imagine if you have 4 husbands. The other day I listened to Tony Robbins. So he had one mother. He has one mother and 4 different fathers. What is that like? But the good thing is that because he had 4 different fathers, so it made him experience different life situation and make him strong and make him a successful person. That kind of makes sense. But I think I would rather have a miserable life in my life than having many parents. Anyway, so one husband is better than more than one husband. No husband is better than husband. No, No, I will not say this. No. I don't mean that. One is better. There is a minimum number for that particular case. Sometimes you do not have the less is the better, but in that situation, no, we will not go into. But freedom is really very important. I remember there was one time I was teaching Chinese, and I had one student. He he fell in love with a young lady, and every day when we taking class, he could not get his talks away from the one she loved. And the one she loved, this young lady, actually felt not so happy because she felt kind of caged. She would like to live a life that she has more freedom. The freedom means because before they get together, I think they eventually didn't end up marrying each other, from what I hear or what I feel. So, because before, this young lady was slender and beautiful, and she was in very good shape, and she went to gym all the time, in regular time, and she eats very carefully. But when they got together, she does not go to gym as often as she wanted, and she does not go exercise as much, and there are times she does not want to eat, she would not eat. But since the two of them live together, you cannot not eating. Do I make any sense? The other guy was gobbling like and you are sitting there not eating. It's not nice. And she prepared food, and then she was not in her best physical condition. She used to be slender, and she felt bloated. She felt bloated because it changed her comfort, living routine or life. I think one thing we could not blame is we could not blame everything to our relationship, because we have a family, and the important thing in family life is that you have your independence. Maybe in the honeymoon and maybe in the first love period, you are not able to say, no, I will not sleep right now. I sleep at 12 o'clock. I sleep at 1 o'clock. And if you want to sleep, you sleep at 10 o'clock. At that time, you do not have that courage to say this. But eventually, you will come back to your comfort lifestyle. You sleep in your time to sleep, and you eat. If something it is not your thing, you do not eat, the other person eat, you should have this freedom, have this you should have this option to obey or disobey. You should have this option to live the life you are most comfortable with. And I think that is the core for a sustainable relation. if you give up yourself, if you give up your comfort, lifestyle, and living habit to compromise for another person, that lifestyle is not sustainable because it makes your life not comfortable. It makes you doubt about yourself. It is not good. It is important that that you live at the very best of yourself. And it is important to say no to that particular dish, to say no to that particular hour, and to say no to that particular habit, and keep your habit. And on the other hand, you may need to make compromise and think about others and think what makes other people the most comfortable, the happiest. And but never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, ever, never lose your own principle, your discipline. And discipline is the thing that makes you who you are, if you have. And if we do not have discipline, we will be not good. And for example, I go to swim every day. I make sure this is my discipline and I keep on it. I think this is the only thing I am doing good so far. I can keep on my discipline. And other things, I do not have so many things that make me proud. But going to swimming pool and swim 1K every day is something that makes me proud, and it becomes a routine, it becomes a habit, it becomes a tradition, it becomes a part of me, it becomes part of who I am, and I'm proud of it. I think it's been 2 years I am doing it, and it makes me feel good, feel strong, and feel fit, and feel clean, cleansing my body. And so less is more, and be yourself. That is important. Another thing I want to tell you that later I will connect this video with another video. I am doing a going gray, a Pinterest board of myself going gray, only myself, and the subtitle is The Chronicle of My Hair. The Chronicle of My Hair. Maybe I need to, the Chronicle of My Hair transition. So starting from September 12th in this year, September 12th, now we are on November 23. It's 2 months, and every day, almost every day, I have a picture. I don't know why I took so many selfies. So you can see my hair transition, and sometimes I wear a hat because I'm not proud of my white hair, and sometimes I feel more proud, I feel more happy, I feel more secret in myself, and I put on the real hair. So this is about it, and I will show you. I hope that is something that can inspire people. Inspire people is too much a big word. I hope that can entertain you to see something change, and you keep on doing something, things will happen your way. If you have the strong will to let things go your way and keep on doing the thing to go your way, you keep on and on and on and on, time will pay off. Time will pay you back for all your effort. And if you are lazy and not doing anything, time will pay you off. Time will pay you back with ugliness. Do I make any sense? You live your life, I live my life. And I want to live my life that I'm responsible and I am taking charge of my life. I love you, I really do. Do. Okay, that is too silly. Ooh, that is shiny. Disco ball, disco ball, disco ball, 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 ball. Which way do I look better? This way. Let's do this way. I will take some picture today and put on my chronicle also. Okay, hello dear friends. Here I am at Pinterest. There are always so many beautiful things on Pinterest. But I will show you something pretty boring or pretty not so pretty. Pretty not pretty. So you go to my, I go to my board and there are all these boards that I do. I do everything by myself. If I put some board, it's what I have done. The tea I done, craft I did, the painting I did, the picture of my home, something. And here is the gold gray. And you will see the process of me going gray. And the first one, this is the first one, and the number is 2018, 2018, September 12. I think this might be the last time I did my dyeing, my hair dye. And after that, I no longer dye my hair. And this is the very first, day one. And then we go back. I think September, around 1 week later, I start to feel that my hair is getting more and more white. I think around 29 or December, maybe 1 or 2 weeks later. This one is that I start to doubt myself because, not because I intentionally doubting myself, it's because I got people say that white hair, like careless grandma, it's disgusting, and saying to my face that is disgusting. So I think that makes me a little bit less confident about myself. Yeah. And this is around 1 month later. And slowly I get into the mood. Why not just play around with it? Because if people think you are disgusting, then they do think you are disgusting, and it does not help to try to please people that feel you are disgusting. And so I kept on. There are times I'm not so comfortable, so I wear a hat. I was in Canada, in McGill, and the Modern Art Museum, and what else? And in Canada, I went to Anthropologie and Urban Outfit. Canada has a lot of beanie, has a lot of hats. So I look around. I didn't buy this, I just try around. And this one was at Target. I tried different hat at Target and having fun. I didn't buy, I do not need to buy too many hats. And I bought a new hat eventually. And this is almost my latest, and today I did another one. This is 2 months into it, and I got some people say, "Ooh, I like your hair. I want to have gray hair also. I want to cut gray hair." So that is 2 months into it. Because my hair is short, so it is relatively easy for me to make my hair, to transfer for this transition. And I like short hair. I do not like long hair. And why I do not like, well, everyone is different. The same why you like long hair. It's the same question. Short hair is easy to take care also and make you feel sharp. Well, for a dull person as myself, I better have short hair to make me look sharp. Otherwise, I will be too not sharp, too dull. Anyway, thank you very much. There will be new pictures coming up, mostly every day or every other day. Whenever I take picture, whenever I feel like, and I think this is entertaining for you, right? To see that being named, disgusted until you grow out of it and start to not care about other people, what other people say. And yeah, sometimes when people say things, it really goes into our heart. And it takes time to heal yourself, and it takes time to accept that people have different view, different value, different sense of aesthetic. What they believe that are the best may not be what they believe the best. And we think we are wrong, but they may not think we are. We think we are right. They may not think we are right. They may think just the opposite. They are not bad people. They just have different value. And we should not be too sensitive and say, oh, this is a bad person and so mean. No, that person is not mean. That person has a different value. And speaking it out and actually appreciate speaking it out, it makes me stronger. It makes me calmer to think about different side of things. Oftentimes, we are not comfortable to hear idea from different side. We feel offended. But the other person said this, maybe had the most sincere idea that it does not look good. And how we feel, how we look is very much our private thing, is our own business. And what we do does not hurt other people, does not damage other people, does not make other people's life miserable, then we can do. If we do something make other people miserable, that is not good. If other people do something make us miserable, it's their business. Do I make any sense? We should use different standards in this matter. We should control and we should manage ourselves. And that is important, and that is the core of living a sane life. And other people control or not is their business, is their value. Do I make any sense? I wish you happy every day. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends. What do you think? I think this picture does not deserve to be called disgusting. Don't you agree? This should. Even if you have different aesthetic, this should not be disgusting, right? It should not be. But how can I say? It's their heart, not my heart. From the bottom of my heart, from the heart of my 1,000 hearts, I actually do not feel this picture is disgusting. I actually feel that this picture is not disgusting. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do.